French President Emmanuel Macron has set forth a bold proposal, urging the European Union to lessen its reliance on US-manufactured weaponry. He advocates for a shift towards prioritizing European-made defense systems. In essence, Macron envisions a future where the EU significantly reduces its dependence on external arms suppliers, particularly the United States, and instead fosters a robust and self-sufficient European defense industry. This vision emphasizes the acquisition of military equipment produced within the EU. A key example of this shift is Macron's suggestion that EU member states should opt for the Franco-Italian SAMP-T missile defense system as a viable alternative to the American-made Patriot system. Similarly, he advocates for the European-produced Rafale fighter jet over its American counterpart, the F-35. This strategic move, according to Macron, is crucial for bolstering the EU's defense autonomy. This proposal represents a significant departure from the status quo where the US has been the dominant security provider for Europe. Macron's vision signifies a desire for a more independent and assertive European Union in the realm of defense. It underscores the growing sentiment within the EU that it needs to take greater responsibility for its own security. Macron's proposal is deeply rooted in the desire for greater European autonomy in defense matters. The reliance on US-made weapons, in Macron's view, makes the EU vulnerable to the whims and policies of an unpredictable power. This concern has been amplified in recent years by a perceived shift in US foreign policy priorities, particularly under the previous administration. Furthermore, the proposal is also driven by economic considerations. Macron sees the over-reliance on US arms imports as detrimental to the European defense industry and the broader EU economy. He argues that by prioritizing European-made defense systems, the EU can stimulate economic growth, create jobs, and strengthen its industrial base. The European Commission's recent proposal for an €800 billion investment in the EU's military-industrial complex further underscores this economic and geopolitical rationale. This ambitious plan, dubbed ReArm, aims to bolster the EU's defense capabilities and reduce its dependence on foreign suppliers. Officially, the plan is presented as a response to the perceived threat from Russia, highlighting the changing security landscape in Europe. Macron's proposal aligns with this broader trend of increasing European defense spending and the push for greater self-reliance in security matters. It reflects a growing recognition within the EU that it needs to be better equipped to face a range of emerging threats and challenges in a more uncertain world. Macron acknowledges that achieving this vision of a self-reliant European defense industry requires overcoming significant challenges. One of the primary hurdles is the fragmentation of the European defense market. With numerous national industries often competing rather than collaborating, the EU lacks the economies of scale enjoyed by US defense giants. This fragmentation results in higher production costs and less efficient research and development processes, ultimately hindering the competitiveness of European defense companies. To address this, Macron has been actively engaging with French defense industry leaders, urging them to enhance their competitiveness and challenge US dominance. During a recent meeting, he emphasized the need for European companies to streamline their operations, reduce production costs, and simplify bureaucratic processes. Macron's strategy to bolster the European defense industry hinges on fostering greater collaboration and integration among EU member states. He envisions a future where European defense companies work together more closely, sharing expertise and pooling resources. This collaborative approach, he believes, is essential for achieving economies of scale, driving innovation, and developing cutting-edge defense technologies that can rival those produced by the US. The success of Macron's vision hinges on securing the support and cooperation of other EU member states, particularly Germany. Recognizing this, Macron plans to discuss his proposals with the incoming German Chancellor, Friedrich Merz. Germany, as Europe's largest economy and a key player in the EU's defense policy, holds significant sway over the bloc's future defense posture. However, the path towards a more autonomous European defense is not without its obstacles. The recent surge in European arms imports, with two-thirds originating from the US, highlights the continued reliance on American weaponry. This trend underscores the challenges Macron faces in persuading EU members to shift away from established transatlantic defence partnerships. Despite these challenges, Macron's proposal has sparked a crucial debate about the future of European defence. The increasing instability in the global security environment, coupled with a growing sense of European strategic autonomy, has created a momentum for change. The coming years will reveal whether Macron's vision of a more self-reliant European defence will materialise. But his initiative has undoubtedly set the stage for a significant transformation in the European security